welcome to the channel. My name is Kaliyah J. But y'all, I'm finna do a story time. Like, we on FaceTime. Cause y'all, I've been wanting to do a story time about this since I first started my channel. It's gonna be about when I got pregnant, y'all. Yeah, I'm drinking my wine. Y'all, let me drink. Let me get a sip before I start. And y'all don't say nothing got ice in it. Oh well. Let me take a little sip. Whew. Okay, y'all. Let me go ahead and tell y'all. It was so traumatic. It was such a hard time in my life. I never want to feel like that again. I would never want anybody to feel like that, how I felt. But y'all, it was my freshman year of college. Y'all, okay, y'all. When I was packing and getting ready to go, something in my head told me to go get on birth control. But I was just I ain't gonna say I was lazy, but I was just like, I'm not gonna meet anybody. I'm not gonna be doing that. I was like, I probably don't even make a friend. I'm like, I'm always to myself and stuff, so I didn't go. So I go off to college. I meet my friend, my good old friend Anaya. Shout out to you, cause you is my best friend, like for real, for life. And we still talk to this day. And we don't see each other every day, but we don't talk to each other every day. But when we talk, it's like she just my best friend. But so I meet her, and then we have our roommates and stuff that we hang out with and stuff. So yeah, one day we was in the I guess you could call it cafeteria. We didn't really call it that, but that's what it was, where we would get our food. We was in there eating, and then he's Taylor's dad now, but back then, he came up to me and he was like, I forgot what he said, but basically he asked for my number. And y'all, he didn't even go to our school. He went to the school across the street. So why you in here eating our food? And y'all probably have better food than us over there. But because he went to the HBCU, I went to the PWI. So y'all food better than our food. So why you over here eating our food? But so he got my number and stuff. Y'all, it really, y'all know how you get a baby. So that happened. But when I knew something was off with me, but he wasn't really my boyfriend either. I don't want to say we were just having fun, but he wasn't my boyfriend. I never called him my boyfriend. But the crazy thing is, he rode me to the doctor's appointment, but wanted to be in denial, basically. Like, after that, y'all, and then the lady in there was Kiki giggling. Like, I seen her, she walking by smiling like, girl, don't do that. It's not funny. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. Cause why you laughing at me? But y'all, so basically we find out that I'm pregnant. He doesn't want to admit it, or he's in denial, and he just says that's not my baby, basically. And I was like, yeah, I ain't even gonna say it, because I don't like when people talk about certain stuff. But yeah, I don't want to say that part. Y'all message me if y'all want to hear that part. Cause it's I don't want to say it. Cause I don't want. I know Taylor be watching my videos sometimes, and I don't want her to feel any type of way. Like, it was a hard decision to keep her, but he basically, I just said I'm gonna have my baby regardless. But so basically I didn't return to college that next year. I came back home. I went to school. I still went to school. I went to like a community college. And actually I had to drive a while. I had to drive a good bit too. Cause I didn't want to take, I was gonna take a class. I think it was anatomy or anatomy 2 or something like that. And I was gonna take it online, and I got on there and I seen that stuff. I said, oh no, I gotta take this in person. So I signed up for the in-person class, and it was a night class. And they was like, girl, you about to pop. And yeah, I didn't care. I was so motivated. I was like, my baby gonna be smart. We in here in this class learning this anatomy. But so yeah, I did it. And basically, oh yeah, her dad basically ghosted me for a while after that. I don't know if he blocked me, but after that, he did not talk to me. And I think he did block me. I don't know. He claimed that his phone was broke and he didn't have another one. And I don't know, y'all. But I apparently got back in touch with him somehow. And he was like, my phone was broke and all this and yeah, whatever. But he still wasn't, like, I went through my pregnancy alone. I went to all my appointments. My cousins came to a couple appointments. They were like, girl, this could have been a FaceTime. Because they ain't do nothing but basically just do the little ultrasound, hear the heartbeat. We didn't even see the ultrasound on the screen. It was just a little heartbeat. But I went to my appointments, y'all. I kept up with that. But yeah. So basically what happened was I put him on child support. Yeah, I don't get child support anymore. We ain't gonna talk about it. Don't worry. Because I made a crazy decision. I don't know what I was thinking. But I was getting it. And I did put him on it. And that's when I think he reached out to me. Or, I don't know, we got back connected somehow. And I think and then when the results came, I don't know why I was texting him like, see, it is your baby. This is your baby. Because it say 99.9. It don't say 100%. And he kind of slow. Because I was like, he gonna probably say, why I say 99. But don't play with me. But yeah, the results came back, and then he got put on child support. So then after that, yo, we used to meet. I used to beat on him. So he don't meet with me no more. I don't condone domestic violence at all. But y'all, I was so angry. Cause yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to attack him. But so now his mom does everything. And yeah, he don't even check on her or do anything. It's his mom that helps and gets her and stuff. And I'm kind of grateful for her. Because I did get into it with her before and I was being mean to her. But it's not her fault. Like, it's like you and that don't even seem like your son because how nice you are and stuff. Why does your son act like that? Y'all, and yeah, I don't even try anymore with him. I don't even talk to him. Like, Taylor, y'all know how kids, they be want to ask their parents for stuff. And I let her reach out to him a couple of times to ask him to get her, like, some food or, and he was like, I gotta ask your grandma, basically. Like, I'm not finna, I was like, I get it. Don't even worry about it. I'm just used to doing everything on my own. So, she goes with her grandma. I don't know if she ever sees her dad when she's with her grandma. But, oh yeah, I forgot to say but, yeah, it was, like, people were so mean to me when I was pregnant. And, like, because I was so young, I was 19. I was grown, but I didn't have myself together. And some people just said some hurtful stuff to me. Because one, it was the older people too. Because now yeah, I'm not even going to go in. But it's like now you going through what you going through, but you told me my baby is going to be my mom baby, basically. Like, girl. But I ain't even going because people, but y'all, I, I don't know if y'all know, I go to that school online now. So I'm trying to get my degree from where I started. I went to the community college. And I kept transferring to different colleges online and in person. And I never stuck with it. I ended up going back to that college. I used to commute. Something happened with my car, so I withdrew. It was just a lot, but now I'm in my third semester, y'all. So hopefully I finish. I ain't got but 2 more semesters now. So I feel like I can get this degree with y'all. But it didn't stop me. Me being pregnant did not stop me. I still had the same mindset. I'm gonna finish school. I'm gonna get a degree. I'm gonna go to school. I started my first job, and that that year I had her, I think. But yeah, if you are I'm gonna say young and pregnant, don't let people get to you. Especially because I know some people, because my son, he was playing. So, and I was still young. I was like 23 when I had him. So, don't let people get to you. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. Ain't nothing wrong with having a kid. Sometimes I still want to have another one, but I'm like, no, girl. That'd be so cute. But I be like, nah, I don't do it. But I don't know if I get married, y'all. Maybe. But I'm telling y'all, don't let people get to y'all and try to make you feel bad because you young and pregnant. First of all, I don't want to be an old lady with a baby. No, no, no. No. Like my mama. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. We the opposites there because she was older and I was so young. But y'all see Taylor now and y'all see how she is. She's a happy child. She can be a spoiled brat. I don't know how. I somehow make it happen. She can be a spoiled brat, but she's a happy child. Because when I was pregnant, they was like, you doing all that crying, your baby gonna come out crying. And, she did for a little bit. She was spoiled then. But, well, I don't even remember holding her all the time, but she was so spoiled. But she motivates me for real. I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have her. Like, she pushes me to, like, go to work and make it happen. Like, I just love to see her happy. Cause y'all, I'm an only child, if y'all didn't know. So, and I used to beg my mom. I was like, please, I have another child, please. I don't want to be an only child. I want a sibling. I want a brother or a sister. She was like, Yeah, she was old. I told y'all. But when I got pregnant, she was like, that's gonna be your sister. I was like, nah, but I get what you're saying. So sometimes sometimes people think we're sisters and stuff, and like her little friends like, is that your mom or your sister? But yeah, I tried to not be her friend, but be her friend, but not be her friend. You know what I'm saying? I try to put my foot down sometimes, but kids don't take me serious. I think they think I'm one of them. But yeah, I don't mind my hair. But yeah, I try not to get too in detail about me being pregnant. But yeah, that was a time for real. I was very depressed. But now I could never be happier. And I'm just so glad that her dad, well, it's not her dad, it's her grandma, is active in her life and comes and get her. And they go places. They're going to the beach now for the 4th. But y'all, if y'all got some questions or y'all trying to be in my business, y'all send me a message, send me a DM or something. I'll tell y'all. Maybe. It depends on what y'all trying to know. But y'all, yeah, that was my time. That's my little story time about me being 19 and pregnant. Yeah. But y'all, Taylor is something else. She is something else. We are like opposites. She's like a social butterfly. Like, she is an extrovert. I don't know. I'm just glad she's a happy child when she ain't got no attitude about something that she want and I won't get it for her. I told y'all she a spoiled brat, but I make it happen. But y'all, that's my story time on when I was 19 and pregnant. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more story times because I may seem like I'm boring, but my life is crazy, for real. So, y'all, subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. Yeah, if y'all got some questions, because I know I ain't tell y'all everything. Too personal. But y'all can ask me some questions in the comments about that time and how it's like being 19 and pregnant. But y'all give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in the next video.